Come on, come on.
Hello, Olive.
Come on, no point in standing there when you could be having a cup of tea. Come on.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
It bound to rain. Only cleaned the bloody steps this morning. Come on, sit down. You look all in.
Thank you.
When in doubt, put your feet up. That's my motto. We women have to stick together. And God's a man, so they say. Well, he'd have to be to tip that lot out after all the work I've done. Still, it's what I pay for, I suppose. Here, do you know, we're the only two ladies on this circuit today.
Yes, I do.
Did you win?
No.
Oh, pity, that's men. Sugar?
No, I'll get fat.
Oh, you worked too bloody hard for that. Look at me talking. Anybody think I never worked? Oh.
You don't like men, Olive?
I've had two husbands, Miss Peterson. The first one's parachute never opened, poor bugger. And Lionel, my second, died whilst I was having Brian. Oh, that's a laugh. I thought it was only us women supposed to die having kids, not the men. Still, he always was a lazy old sod. Money, he couldn't count his own fingers. But stand him in front of a dartboard and he was Einstein till closing. Oh, you're always on the go. Relax.
You're not slow yourself.
Me? Here, look. That's what we ought to be.
Women's liberation.
Yeah, why not? The only thing is, me without a bra. I'd have nowhere to put the week's shopping. Oh, it's good to see you like that.
It's good to laugh.
Oh, that's all right, then. Here, I'll tell you one thing. Any time you like, you come in here, put your feet up, forget things. It'd be an honour.
Thank you.
You'd be very welcome. I'm my own lord. I work for me and my son, Brian. The rest I couldn't care a monkey's cuss about.
How does Brian like the law?
Oh, he's like a cat up a tree, all lost, all wrong, don't know where he is. Still, it's like all of us, I suppose. Where you are, you make your bed, and then you have to learn to lie on it. He's a good boy.
You still want to come in on it, Brian?
That's him. We want three, two to do and one to keep an eye on.
Quiet. Who can hear? I can.
We don't like interfering with a minor.
And is it?
You all right tomorrow?
Yeah.
I mean late.
Yeah.
What about your mum?
Can't get out.
Good. Now give us a kiss.
What?
You heard. He's good. He'll do anything. When we've paid him back, we'll tell him what he can do.
What's it like now?
He's still got a black halo round his head. Still, it's better than them fair old pullover patterns you had before.
Look, I only got it for £4.
Yeah, and what happened to the other quid? I still want an answer to.
It's all right.
I said it was better.
I'm going out.
You ain't going anywhere this time of night at your age.
All right, I'm going to bed.
Cool, you mean the telly for me, then I have to sit and watch it on me own?
Don't like telly.
Kids. They grow up, and one day you turn round and... Here, you're not hippie pot smoking or drinking, are you?
No.
I'll be making the cocoa in a minute. I've only got a couple more rows to do.
Don't want cocoa. Nothing.
Where do you think you're going?
Nowhere.
Cool, you've only got to lose your hair and you look and sound just like your dad.
Look, I'm too hot in here. Done you tell it, I'm going out.
You stay here this time of night. You stay here.
I want air!
Brian!
I know you're there. Now come on out. Before I ring for the police.
You were there, so you know.
I wasn't. I couldn't go away. I tried to be
In
running.
your mind, you were there. Now you're here. So you better know about it. Get rid of those. Love, Brian, you're in it. Now, you better say you was, because if you don't, it won't be kisses. Now, if anybody comes looking, we're here. All three. You want to be along? Okay. Oh, well, welcome to the boys. Clever. It's all right. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the lot. Smile.
Want that scene too, do you?
Get your hands off of me. Just get on with your job. Get those bloody little maggots and give them what's coming to them, what you're paid for. If I can get up off my hands and knees and alarm you lot, I want service.
How many?
I don't know. 2, 3.
How many?
I don't know.
Well, describe what you did see.
I was hit on the back of the head. Bloody great zooming lines of light, what I saw. I don't know anybody. All I saw was shapes.
How old?
Young, I suppose.
Why?
Must have been. Probably something to do with the way they moved. Fast.
Build?
One had ready air.
You said you saw nothing.
That's a point.
Thick set, thin.
I don't know. All I saw was gloves. I was here, going to empty my pot. A crash comes there. Then I think it must have come from behind me, and as I turn round, I get it here.
Anything missing?
Do you mind telling your sister to keep her hands to herself? There's a lot of money here, you know. How do I know what's missing? I haven't had time, have I?
One's a redhead. They're youngish. Get over to the alley. It fits Glover and Palmer. See if they're, you know.
Say it again. Keep playing. Now, if anybody asks, I want you word perfect. What happened to me? Nothing happened. Now, we didn't go to Harrison's, and we weren't disturbed, and we didn't rush out. Nothing. Now, where were we? We can't tell me everything. We told it. 14 minutes ago, which you opted out of.
I tried.
Where were we?
Walking in the park.
What did we try to get in and see?
Walking to the park.
Love. Bloody bird. Don't panic, just play.
I got no more money.
Biscuit. Glover. Who's your mate? Don't interfere with the course of justice, Glover. What's your name, lad? Hey?
Brown Parsons.
So, all coming here out of breath, did you? All three of you?
We've been in the park.
When?
Couldn't get any pictures.
The walking stick.
Why? Well, maybe 40 minutes ago. In the park walking because you couldn't get in the pictures. Hey! Dry? We're not even wet, lad. It only stopped raining 40 minutes since. Ah, you're wet, son. You know Alison and Harrison's, do you?
God the Father, God the Son.
Three lads seen there answering your description. Well, alarm bells don't go off in the middle of the night for nothing, do they? How about it, Palmer?
I'm not saying nothing.
Very wise, lad. Keep it for the station.
You can't
If
touch
there are
us.
reasonable grounds for believing that a crime is... But then you've heard all that before, haven't you?
John, if Mr. Justice Levinson tells that story about poor old Goodson's wife traipsing naked in a theatre round Italy once more...
We're not all against women, Harry.
Thank God the British public doesn't see the Pillars of Justice on its monthly binge.
Your fortitude, my girl. Chin up, drink up, smile. You're one of the chaps.
When I was at home, I was in a better place.
But travellers must be content. Come and be patted by Levinson.
Well,
So, you know nothing about it?
What?
Harrison and Harrison's.
I don't know what you're talking about.
63-year-old fellow was hit on the head.
I don't know nothing.
At 10:47 p.m. he disturbed three lads who hit him and run off. At 11:01 p.m. you, Palmer and Parsons arrive out of breath at the Vegas pin alley.
He was out of breath, maybe.
He?
Parsons.
From Harrison's to the pin alley, if you run, takes about 10 minutes.
Well, he only lives a couple of minutes from Harrison's.
Thought you were all together in the park.
Look, if I'd have done anything, why should I run to a place everybody knows I go to?
For that reason.
It's daft.
At 11:01 p.m. you three all mysteriously arrive at the alley at the same time.
I was in the park.
Who with?
I was in the park.
When?
Till we come in the alley.
Who with?
I was in the park.
Well, where were you at 10:47 p.m. this evening?
I was in the park.
Well, why did you decide to go to the alley?
We was fed up sheltering from the rain.
Never knew you were so quick, Biscuit.
My name's Palmer.
Ah, and you've got red hair.
So's my mum.
But she wasn't in the park, lad. So next time, as well as wearing gloves, you want to get your hair dyed.
What gloves? Why?
You were in the park?
I said.
Yeah, no one near Harrison's.
No.
Who are you trying to defend, lad? Do you want to make a statement?
Why?
Do you?
Why?
That's why, Biscuit. Beg your pardon. Palmer.
I'm not saying nothing.
Then I have to advise you, Biscuit, you'll be held pending an ID parade tomorrow.
Why?
So that a 63-year-old man can have time to recover and see straight. Now then, Brian, I want to warn you that the other two have given me their version of the facts.
Yeah. I was there.
Where?
Harrison's.
Well, I'll have to caution you, Brian. Anything you say will be taken down in writing and can be used in evidence, you understand? Do you wish to make a statement?
Does he have to?
Brian?
Yeah.
Do you want me to write it out to you?
You. We disturbed as we run.
We? Who were the others?
Well, if you've got them, they know they are.
Aye, but who are they, lad?
Well, I said I was there, that's all I'm saying. Not dropping them in it.
All right then, Brian, tell me how you were disturbed.
By a night watchman.
Yeah, well, tell me exactly what happened.
What do you mean?
Well, you're making a statement, lad.
Who's disturbed?
How?
He'd come out of his office with a teapot. And we run, knocking things over. We didn't take anything.
Did he chase you? Who hit him, Brian? Somebody did. I just want it cleared up.
I didn't hit him.
And who did?
I'm only saying I didn't. Would you put that down?
I'm not interested in what you didn't do, lad. I'm just interested in what you did.
Then we run for the alley.
Which way?
Down Sefton Street. Down Kimberley Street. And out by Park and straight over.
Sign there. Right. Could you witness it as a parent, please, Mrs. Parsons? Yep.
What's he charged with?
Oh, I'd say robbery, Mrs. Parsons.
What can he get?
Well, if he'd been a year older, it could have been life.
Olive,
Brian.
what's wrong?
It's Brian. You've got to help me, please. Who else could I turn
All
to?
right, now sit
It's
down.
not him. It can't be him. It's that bloody walking cobweb Glover. Please. What about if he's put away?
No questions, you just relax.
You looking like that? I'm sorry about the
Drink
place.
up, it'll
I
do
know
you good.
It's cramped. I know he needs air. There's got a big question. Don't you want some?
I'm full of gin and I don't like cocoa.
Nor does our Bry. I spoilt your evening, haven't I? You could have been very busy, and here you are. You can't have time for me.
If I've time for 3 to 4 divorces, 20 criminal cases, half a dozen high court actions and a planning inquiry, I've time for a friend. Now, have you tried bail?
They said no, so I just come
Why
running
not?
up. They said it was too serious. Can't you get him out?
Oh, if I go round there, they'll be polite, but they know I can't do anything until I'm instructed by a solicitor.
He'd be there all weekend.
There's nothing we can do until Monday morning. They'll charge him, he'll be remanded.
except get a solicitor.
Good. You're fighting back. Do you know one?
Oh, I know 'em all. Well, I'll have to go to court in me hat and coat where I've cleaned and polished. Cool.
Is there anyone you prefer? Why not go to Stanley?
It's not like Perry Mason in there, I know. No, Stanley never wins anything. He's always coming in somebody else's car. The chairman hates his guts.
It seems I have something to learn about the solicitors in this town. Well, who do you think?
Mr. Summerfield. He's always winning. He comes out sometimes like old-time dancing.
Very well.
Will you ring him for me?
You ring him.
Well, what shall I say?
You say Brian's been arrested, he's been charged, he's coming up on Monday morning, and will he please be there?
Will he?
Tell him you're frightened. That'll make him come. And if possible, I'll be there.
You've got to be.
All right, I will.
Right, if you think you see them, just tap them on the shoulder.
Margaret.
A delightful surprise, Miss Peterson, but why here?
Olive's a friend.
I told him that.
Fine. Well, this is a strange reversal of roles, Miss Peterson, so would you mind telling me what the case is about?
My son Brian was...
Picked up on Saturday night with 2 other lads. Brian's 16.
One at the juvenile court.
The other 2 charged are over age.
Who am I representing? All 3, just Parsons?
Just Brian. At the moment, it's robbery.
Christ.
We might manage to level that down to something less grave.
Oh, he's confessed.
Full statement. Haven't seen it yet.
Bail?
Worth a try. But they seem to be taking it very seriously.
Has Parsons got any form?
No.
All stand.
Who's going to do it, then?
You.
Not me, missus. You get up there and shout.
Haven't got a brief.
Mime it.
Sergeant Gable, why do you oppose bail?
Well, the charge is very serious, miss. In the case of Glover and Palmer, there are previous convictions.
But Brian Parsons is a boy of previous good character.
Yes, miss, but he has made a statement admitting the offence.
Have you any reason to believe he will abscond?
I don't know what he'd do if he were let out in the company of the other 2.
His mother is well known to you.
Yes, miss.
For the past 7 years, she has been an employee of the court.
Yes.
Don't you take that into account?
It's the lad I'm dealing with, miss, not the mother.
I don't think I can assist you any further over bail, sir. It's a matter for you.
No, Miss Peterson, we don't think this is a proper case for bail.
I just feel there's something wrong. That's why I asked you to come. Look, I don't know. It might just be a question of vocabulary. But whatever it is, I've had a go at him. He simply won't give me any details.
What's wrong with that?
Well, there's nothing really wrong. Look, when a man admits an offence, he usually wants to tell you about it.
All right, it's unusual. Are you suggesting it's psychological?
Sure, not at all. But it's no longer the simple case that I thought it was.
I don't see the problem. 2 of them aren't going to plead. They'll fight. One of them will plead guilty.
This is the problem. His statement.
I've read it.
1 page. And so full of holes, you could drive a tank through it.
Good.
Now, look, you talk to villains of all shapes and sizes, week in, week out.
I'll
See if you
see
can't...
what I can get out of him.
Right.
Come in.
Sit down, lad.
Hello, Brian.
Miss Peterson is the counsel who spoke up for you when you were remanded. You do remember?
I was there.
Brian, I want to take you through your statement. What are you hiding?
Nothing.
Then why won't you tell us what it was all about?
I've said what I'm saying.
We have a job to do, and we can't do it properly without your help.
Guilty, that's it.
Whether you are guilty or not, only the law can decide. when it has all the facts.
You see, there are a lot of technicalities. Now, people get off on technicalities. Well, don't you want to get off if there's a chance?
Only if you get my name in the papers.
What do you mean?
What I said.
Why do you want your name in the papers? Brian, I want to know who you were with.
Look, I said I'm not dropping anyone in it.
Why not? Nothing you say to me goes beyond these four walls.
I'm not saying it.
Look, my lad, If you won't cooperate with us, it's quite simple. We won't take your case. We'll simply walk out of that door.
I think I know what's worrying you. You're afraid. Afraid that if you tell us anything, we'll use it in mitigation. Isn't that it?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't believe you. You were nowhere near that warehouse. That's why you won't tell us the details. You don't know what they are. You've been lying. You lied to the police, you lied to your mother, you're lying to us.
I was there. We got in through Second Street Skylight. We was going to pick only transistors and... The night watchman come out. And we run. Back out of Skylight and down Septon Street.
Who's we?
Look, I said I'm not dropping
anybody in it. What would happen if I put Lever on an ID parade? Would you pick him out?
Who's Lever?
You're either very stupid or very clever. I don't know which yet. Lever is the night watchman. Would you pick him out? Would you recognize him?
Why?
To find out if you're telling the truth. Would Glover or Palmer pick him out?
You can't arrange parades, only old Bill does that. Your question's stupid.
Your best chance of convincing me you're guilty is to tell me all about it. You go on the way you are, and the judge at assizes will double your sentence. Is it worth being that loyal? How about being loyal to your mother?
Well?
I can't make up my mind. He could very well be guilty. On the other hand, there is a limit to the amount of time we should spend trying to prove that our client is a bloody liar. Is he a liar? I don't want tears, I want an answer.
No.
Now who's lying?
All right, so you don't believe in him.
Why does he want his name in the papers?
I don't know what you're on about. I'm going home.
Does it prove something? Some club membership card? Look at me. I'm one of the boys. I've got my name in the papers. Read all about it. Olive, I don't like him much.
Thank you.
But I like you. And I'm going to help because of you. But someone, somewhere, has to start telling me about him, and soon. My next step is to see what I can get out of the witnesses at the committal. And if that lot adds up to Brian's guilt, I shall say so.
It's like bad dreams. You've seen it all before. His dad's bloody name was everywhere and always. Drunk and disorderly, bound over. I live with that. With me belly sticking out with Brian, I live with it. I stuck it for 8 years after he died, and they were still talking about him, so I come up here to hide his dad from him, and now look. I hate it here, Brian hates it here, we're foreigners with the wrong accents, but we're here.
Is he a liar?
I don't know. How does a mum know her kids? She don't know. She feels. That's all.
Counsel is asking for a Section 2 committal. The prisoners are charged with robbery. All witnesses out of court, please.
Yes, Mr. Webb?
May it please you, sir, members of the bench.
What do you reckon we need out of this witness?
Well, I don't know. This was your idea.
Still taking Brian's statement at face value?
Yeah, so must you.
Well, I may be breaking all the rules, but I have to find out more about him. How well do you know these three boys?
What do you mean?
Do they come to the Vegas Pin Alley regularly?
I suppose so.
Do they or do they not?
Yes.
You have to be very observant to do your job properly.
I have to get the money correct.
You must hear names mentioned.
Sometimes.
Which one is Biscuit?
Him with the red hair.
Is he very friendly with Glover?
How should I know?
Well, do they always come in together?
I suppose so.
And what about Brian Parsons?
He's not big enough. He used to just watch them. Then they let him come into their corner. They got a corner.
When was this?
I can't see what possible relevance this has to the case we're dealing with, sir.
Miss Peterson?
My client is charged jointly with the other two. It is very relevant for the court to know if they were acting in concert.
Did you put her up to this, Brian? No. Good. For you.
You have no reason to believe they are a gang, a team.
I don't know. Could be. They're just three together.
What did you get out of that?
Nothing.
What were you looking for?
Anything to indicate Brian wasn't part of it.
Why bother? He's going to plead guilty.
We know you only picked out Palmer on the identification parade. But for my satisfaction, would you point to the prisoners and name them?
Glover, Palmer, and the other one's Parsons.
When did you first hear their names mentioned?
I don't know. Police, I suppose.
He's confused.
Names aren't important.
How can you use it?
Try and make Brian change his plea.
Ernest Timothy Glover, Brian Lionel Parsons, and Robert Palmer. You will be committed to stand your trial at the next assizes.
John, will you accept a plea to a lesser offence from Parsons?
Well, I don't see why I should. What, he was suggesting burglary?
There was nothing in his statement about violence.
Well, the bruise was real enough. And it doesn't matter which one of them hit him if all three were there, as you well know.
No, come off it. Robbery's pitching it far too high.
Now, there was robbery, there was violence. I don't know about Parsons. But Glover rates a robbery charge in my book any day.
I'm not talking about Glover, I'm talking about Parsons. When we come to trial, will you go along with a plea of not guilty to robbery, but guilty to burglary under Section 91B?
I'll think about it.
Are you all right?
No need to whisper.
Are you?
Yeah,
You sure?
I said.
Anything you want?
Got everything here. Mum.
What?
No, I just said Mum.
Now I bet your hand's filthy. Don't know what to say.
She'd go on cracking jokes. Always cracking jokes. You're a div. Everything's funny.
Brian, that's not true.
Not everything's funny, you know.
don't know.
You didn't really worry about
All right,
it,
so
did you,
I've got
Mum?
two heads and
Just
an
the
extra
telly.
leg. Brian, listen.
Listen,
when
Mum,
you went
you
out
don't
that
really
night,
listen.
I sat reading...
Mum, listen!
Put up Ernest Timothy Glover, Robert Palmer, and Brian Lionel Parsons.
Ernest Timothy Glover, Robert Palmer, Brian Lionel Parsons.
Ernest Timothy Glover, Robert Palmer, and Brian Lionel Parsons, you are charged on this indictment with robbery, in that you, on the 27th day of February, 1971, in the county of Yorkshire, stole 3 transistor radios from Harrison and Harrison Limited, and immediately before, or at the time of doing so, and in order to do so, used force on Albert James Lever. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty.
Miss Peterson?
May the lesser charge of burglary be put to my client, my lord.
Brian Lionel Parsons, you are charged in the alternative with burglary, in that you, on the 27th day of February, 1971, in the county of Yorkshire, having entered as a trespasser a building known as Harrison and Harrison Warehouse, stole 3 transistor radios, contrary to Section 91B of the Theft Act 1968. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
That plea is acceptable to the prosecution, my lord, and with your lordship's consent, I will offer no evidence on the charge of robbery.
Very well, Mr. Webb. Let the prisoner Parsons be put down.
In out, like the bloody boat race. What's happening? Where are they taking Brian?
He'll be tried later.
Don't we worry about the other 2?
I'll do the worrying, not you.
You're not a mother. I do listen, don't I?
What does that mean?
When them 2 cobwebs come up again, you will go hard on them, won't you? Because you were very soft in the magistrate's
Olive,
court.
I was only soft, as you call it, to get some facts that would help me in mitigation. I wanted to do Brian as little damage as possible.
Just you tell me what to say, please.
If I call you, all you have to do is tell them about your son.
Members of the jury, you will hear that they entered through the skylight of a smaller room, adjoining the main storeroom, a fact which in itself would indicate acquaintance with the area. Now, one of the accused, Palmer, has grown up and actually lives within 3 streets of the warehouse. At 10:47 p.m. on the Saturday night in question, Mr. Lever, the night watchman, a man prematurely retired after 38 years' loyal service with Sykes and Mellors Tube Company, disturbed the raiders. He will tell you how, on the course of his rounds, he disturbed the raiders and was deliberately hit on the head. However, he did have time to recognize at least 2 of his assailants. Both wore gloves, they were young, and one of them had red hair. At an identification parade held on the next day, Mr. Lever picked out the accused, Palmer. The assailants made off, indifferent to the fate of Mr. Lever, taking with them 3 transistor radios valued at £36.75 new pence. Now, these were later discovered in Sefton Street, broken and useless. Mr. Lever summoned the police. From Miss Manda Williams, cashier at the Vegas Pin Alley, you will hear that at 11:01 p.m., the 2 accused, in the company of the 3rd, Parsons, appeared out of breath as if they had been running. Now, the distance from the warehouse to the Pin Alley, if run, is such that it can be covered in about 10 minutes. Now, when confronted with these facts, both Glover and Palmer denied having been anywhere near the warehouse, their plea being that they had been walking in the park on a night full of rain. Their clothes were not in the slightest degree wet. Palmer's excuse being that they had sheltered from the rain and then decided to go to the Pin Alley, though in fact the rain had stopped only some 20 minutes before 11 o'clock. The prosecution, my lord, members of the jury, will seek to prove that the answers given by Palmer and Glover are a tissue of lies, that they were there, that they viciously attacked Mr. Lever, that they did steal 3 transistor radios from the warehouse on the night of the 27th of February. My lord, I will now call the evidence before you. Call Albert James Lever.
Albert James Lever.
You're going to destroy this man, are you?
Maybe. If I beat him into the ground, I win my case.
Good luck.
What was your previous job, Mr. Lever?
Welder.
When did you retire from the Sykes and Mellors Tube Company?
18 months.
How old are you?
63.
3.5 years before retirement when you left the company. Why was that? Why the premature retirement? Mr. Lever?
That's got nothing to do with this.
That is for the court to decide.
I had a row.
What was the row about?
They should have failed a checkup.
For what?
My bloody eyes!
But your hearing was fine.
I'm hearing you, ain't I?
When do you make your tea, Mr. Lever?
When I'm thirsty. And a little brown one with a yellow ring round it, which those maggots...
Before or after your rounds?
After. I does 5 rounds.
On this occasion, therefore, you had done your rounds?
Yes.
And seen nothing?
No.
And heard nothing?
No.
Why do you make tea, Mr. Lever?
What the hell does that mean?
To keep awake.
Course.
You've described to my learned friend here how it all happened.
Right.
Of course. But to my mind, and I'm sure to the jury's, it's a bit vague. Perhaps due to your age or tiredness.
Look, I know what happened.
I can hear you, Mr. Lever.
Well, get him to listen then.
That'll be enough of that. Continue, Mr. Furness.
Thank you, my lord. You saw 2 or 3 assailants. 2 or 3.
2.
Then you picked out one.
Him.
Palmer.
Yes.
Was he the one who hit you over the head?
I had my back to them, didn't I?
Ah! You have eyes in the back of your head.
No.
Did they come from your right or your left?
Straight behind, must have.
What did you hear immediately before you were hit? Think carefully. Hard sole, soft shoes.
Nothing.
And nothing was enough to make you turn and see clearly who was there?
Look, it happened so quick.
Have you got a watch?
No.
All right, take a look at the court clock. You saw their faces fleetingly. Tell me for how many seconds? Mr. Lever?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you see the 1 or 2 for the same amount of time as you saw Palmer?
Yes.
But you didn't pick them out?
I saw him.
Yeah. How long have you lived in this town, Mr. Lever?
All my life.
Where do you live? Indicate to the jury on the map. Exhibit 3, my lord.
Langford Street, number 44.
Palmer lives in Alexander Road. Could you show us that on the map? How many minutes away would you say Alexander Road is from Langford Street?
Couple.
Can you really be sure that that was the face you saw? And not one you've seen many, many times before. Think hard before you answer.
This begins to bother me.
And before you answer, take another good look at Palmer. He's a very distinctive-looking boy.
Why?
With a carrot mop like his.
If Lever's destroyed against these 2, the same applies to Brian.
So the only real evidence against him is his own statement.
Mr. Lever?
And that's been our problem from the start.
Mr. Lever!
It all happened so quick.
Sergeant Gable, how long have you been on the police force?
17 years, sir.
And you've been twice highly commended.
Yes, sir.
Would it be fair to describe you as a very experienced interrogator?
Yes.
Don't be modest, Sergeant. Now, taking my young boys one at a time, in the case of Ernest Timothy Glover, for how long did you interrogate him? Don't be afraid to use your notebook. I'm sure it's well documented.
$40 minutes, sir.
And in the case of Robert Palmer?
38 minutes.
So, in the whole of that 78 minutes, did either of them admit ever at any time to having committed the offence?
No.
Of being on the premises even?
No.
Of having anything to do with this robbery?
No, sir.
So with all your experience, you were unable to break 2 lads of 17 years of age? Members of the jury, can you really believe Mr. Lever? For his is the only evidence on which this case rests.
It's really a matter of fact for you, members of the jury. There is only one witness, Mr. Lever, who implicates either of the accused, and that only Palmer. The fact that neither Palmer nor Glover was called, you must decide on that too. The prosecution asks you to infer from the facts that Palmer and Glover were together in the Vegas Pin Alley within a matter of 20 minutes of the commission of the offence, that Glover was the other man with Palmer. But you may feel, members of the jury, that the one fact does not follow from the other. As to Mr. Lever himself, now that you've seen him, you can make up your minds whether his evidence is reliable or whether, under cross-examination by Mr. Furness, he was so shaken on salient points that you cannot place too much reliance on it. It's a matter for you.
Members of the jury, are you agreed upon your verdict?
We are.
Are they the verdicts of you all?
They are.
Do you find the prisoner, Ernest Timothy Glover, guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Do you find the prisoner, Robert Palmer, guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Lord, may the prisoners be released?
Release the prisoners.
Put up Brian Lionel Parsons.
Here, Glove, shall we stop Mrs. Parsons?
No.
Mr. Glover.
Reports no trouble from him at all.
Thank you, Sergeant Gable. I know it is not strictly relevant, my lord, but I would ask you to bear in mind that the other two persons alleged to have been involved in the robbery have been acquitted, and that the only reason Brian stands convicted is because he freely and openly admitted his guilt as soon as he was challenged, and signed a statement to that effect. You've heard from Sergeant Gable that he is a boy of unblemished character, never been in trouble with the police, with an excellent report from his headmaster. He is good at home, looks after his mother. The probation officer's report would seem to suggest that this is an appropriate case for supervision. I ask you, therefore, my lord, to treat this as a single lapse, and not to impose a sentence that will cause irrevocable damage to his future. You may feel, my lord, that this is a case where guidance and advice are needed rather than punishment.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Miss Peterson. Brian Lionel Parsons. Parsons, burglary is a very serious crime. It carries a maximum penalty of 14 years imprisonment. Now, I say that not to frighten you, but to impress upon you the seriousness of the offense to which you pleaded guilty. However, I am impressed by what has been said on your behalf and by the fact that the probation officer is willing to try and help you. I therefore propose to place you under the supervision of a probation officer for the next 2 years. But lest you should think that you've got away with it, or that you're some sort of hero, then I can assure you that that is not so. You won't get a second chance. If you commit a further offense, particularly within the period of the order, you can expect no mercy.
Yes, did he enjoy it? Very well.
Gloves gone.
Explain to him what it means like you did to me, please.
Brian, do you know what supervision means?
I don't care.
You now have a conviction for burglary. That isn't getting off. That's done on your record for life. Make no mistake, young man. You are on trial for the next 2 years.
All I know is I got off on something I didn't do.
Brian!
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. They did it. I wasn't there. I didn't have time.
Mr. Lever. Mr. Lever?